This week I was able to hang out with some friends of mine, but for some reason they were all wearing tuxes. The Humboldt Penguin exhibit at the Woodland Park Zoo received the Exhibit Achievement Award from the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. The award, which is considered the highest honor for a zoo exhibit, is the 5th for the Woodland Park Zoo and 1st in 15 years. The penguins came from a habitat off the coast of Peru called Punta San Juan.
They're a desert penguin. One of the things that we've really liked to bring to our visitors' attention is that most penguins aren't from Antarctica. Most penguins are not living in an ice environment, and our penguins, these Humboldt spheniscus, are a prime example. They live on an extremely arid desert coast of Peru and Chile. In the place that we've modeled here, a place called Punta San Juan, it hasn't rained for 300 years.
Monica Lake, project manager for the Humboldt Penguin exhibit, explains why the Woodland Park Zoo won the award.
But an exhibit is awarded each year that recognizes innovation and commitment to animal husbandry. And for penguins, one of the things they highlighted was our ability to bring to the fore our sustainable efforts. One of the things that's special about this exhibit is that when you're a visitor, you can actually see the birds underwater. In the old exhibit that we had, the water was green, and we would just dump and fill that water so it would be clear for about a day or two, and then the water would get yucky and algae and all that. By having this really robust filtration system that ends up in the constructed wetland, we are able to continually recirculate that water and never dump it down the drain, but it still is as clear that you can see the back of the exhibit from the front. We were also able to model the visitor experience in terms of the window height. So in this very first view, you see the water is only about 2.5 feet high, or knee high. We put that there because we wanted kids in strollers, when they first came up to the exhibit, to just be able to see and be able to get into that exhibit without having to be held up by their parents or some other device that really might break their experience. As you walk down this path, the water gets deeper and deeper. And finally, when you get to the deep end, of course, the water is 5.5 feet deep high, and you're able to see the penguins really swimming in the largest part of our tank.
With public and private funds, the exhibit took a reported $6 million to complete and was the least expensive compared to other exhibits nominated for the award. Still not sold to check out the penguins?
We have over 1.2 million guests a year. What we're learning as zoo staff as we take care of our animals and as we take care of our guests is that this is a classic example of a child and a caregiver, either a grandparent or a parent, and it's the interaction between the two that we're really hoping to provide the framework for them to be able to have a great day at the zoo.
Or you could check out the exhibit for these cute guys. And this week's brew is from Cafe Vita and is the Ethiopian blend. Cafe Vita offers a different brew each day and has 5 locations in Seattle and 1 in Olympia. And that was this week's edition of the Weekly Brew. My name's Akash Sani. Peace out.